Yeah, wait, this is not a PG channel.
Yeah, it's PG.
Not a PG
I don't know, we won't go too far.
It's not fucking PG.
But it's not fucking PG, that's what I'm fucking saying, man. Welcome to the first ever episode of the Football Brains podcast. Why didn't you join in, Josh?
Quite a thing.
Wait,
Because
I didn't think it was a simultaneous thing, did I?
But no, yeah, so welcome guys to the first ever episode of the Football Brains podcast. Obviously, if you watched the previous intro episode that should be on the channel, hopefully you have watched it. If you haven't and you're watching this, then go and watch that.
It's literally it's going to be like 6 minutes.
Yeah,
5
6
minutes.
minutes long.
Lazy and not put it on.
Not bad.
And you can check who we are, but we'll say anyway, my name's Sky.
Marcus.
Josh.
If you haven't watched it, but if you haven't watched it, go watch it. You can come back and you know exactly what we're doing.
Feel free to follow us on Instagram, you know, all them social medias. Stuff.
Yeah,
They'll be in the
Instagram,
description
Twitter,
below.
they'll all be in the
Link below.
link in the description and all that kind of stuff. But no, yeah.
I want to do that.
So, obviously, if you watched the last episode or the last intro, you'll know that we're talking about football. And today's first episode, we're talking about what's current in football right now. Today is
The Premier League title race, that's what we're talking
but not
about.
today.
Today's
the 14th of April
2019.
2019. If you go back to this exact date, 5 years ago, 2014, 2 games were played that day. Crystal Palace versus Manchester City and Liverpool versus Chelsea.
How dare you do
And that day for a certain...
Gerard slipped over! Sorry,
Just Ranger.
let's point it in, sorry.
Oh, and Gerard slipped! It's Dem Lamar here! Obviously, for good old Josh,
Under the carpet, man.
it wasn't a great day because certain...
And then Man City went and beat Crystal Palace.
Yeah, certain CVG slipped and Dem Lamar...
If you can see my scarf now.
A certain Steven Gerrard slipped, fucked up the title for... We're allowed to swear as well, yeah.
No, to be fair, it
Not
wasn't-
over the line, but...
Yeah, wait, this is not a PG channel.
Yeah, it's
This
a
is
PG.
not a PG
I don't know, we
channel.
won't go too far,
It's not fucking PG.
but it's not fucking PG. That's what I'm fucking saying, man. I'm gonna fucking swear I'm gonna fucking...
Calm down.
Do something, YouTube. No, yeah, so no. Liverpool, Gerrard slipped, Liverpool slipped, and they lost the title when it was their best chance to win the title in like 40 fucking years or something like that. I don't know. But as I tell you, won the title at 89.
Yeah.
A long fucking time ago. 1989,
Division
by the
one
way.
as well.
Division 1, Premier League wasn't started.
But thankfully, no one slipped today.
No one
In the
slipped
game.
today. In a game where Liverpool played Chelsea again,
They needed to win.
they needed to win. So,
Especially the Man City one as well.
Okay,
so-
when Man City like
with
really
Man
down
City
there.
winning, obviously, if you watch football,
You know that the
title race is
between two teams.
between two teams, Manchester City and Liverpool, and you know it's proper tight at the top.
And Tottenham put the pressure on.
And Tottenham are putting the pressure on still without a trophy in about, what's that, 12 years now? I think they haven't won the league for like, they haven't won a significant trophy for like 40 years
Yeah,
or something.
something like that.
We're never going to get a Tottenham fan on here because they're irrelevant.
Any Tottenham fans watching? Sorry. Not
Fuck
sorry.
you. And yeah, so no, the title race is pretty close. Liverpool top right now, having played 1 game more than Man City. Man City having 5 games left, Liverpool having 4. 2 points in it. Man City have a superior goal difference. Liverpool have the significantly easier run-in. City have got 2 top 6 teams
Oh yeah,
today.
the Liverpool have got the easiest teams.
And yeah, their test was today against Chelsea, and they had the pressure on them as well from City beating Palace.
So that was the last test as well. Probably a big test. Like,
Big test.
Liverpool might lose that.
Yeah.
But you can't say because you've got Cardiff like bottom fighting for their lives. Got Wolves trying to get to the top 7.
Yeah, true, but I don't think.
Burnley fighting for their lives.
No,
Newcastle,
no, Burnley are
Rafa.
safe. Burnley are safe. 39.
Yeah.
They're safe. They've got 10.
Yeah.
11 points here.
They're Cardiff though, for they're in the last relegation.
Yeah, but you never know. Cardiff could do like a mad thing.
No, they're
Brighton are in trouble, by the way. They were doing alright and now they're in trouble, but we're not talking about the bottom because the bottom
the
is...
wheel fell off.
The wheels fell off. We'll get to that. But no, we're not here to talk about the bottom. We're talking about the top. Obviously,
Cream of the crop.
Liverpool and City is the talking point.
The game today, though. We've got to talk about the game today.
Yeah, the game today. So City, Raheem Sterling, brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, the whole racism campaign with him. Big up my guy. But yeah, City just...
Blew away Palace.
Yeah, just blew away them. I mean, Palace, they fought back. Milivojevic.
With a
With
sublime
a
free kick.
sublime
on the
free
wall.
kick and then fucking gave away a penalty.
Yeah.
Did he give away a penalty?
No.
No.
He missed the slide.
He missed a slide tackle which put in Jesus.
Yeah.
Gabriel Jesus. So no, yeah. So City comfortably winning their way to Palace as you thought they would. And
Which meant that Liverpool had to win the
Yeah,
game
to
against Chelsea.
to keep above them and to also put the pressure on Liverpool, which they coped with very well, didn't they, Josh?
All thanks to, who was it, Mane and Salah?
Mane and Salah, your two top dogs.
Yeah.
Josh, mate, how did you feel watching that game?
I thought the first half was boring, to be fair. Obviously, Chelsea always good on the counter attack with Hazard, Willian, and Loftus-Cheek on either side.
And kind of Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi, mate, down the wing.
Hudson-Odoi.
He didn't really do anything.
I told you he would.
Poor game from him.
Well, I thought, sorry, got the team wrong again. For me, against Liverpool, you want Hazard in his best position, and that's on the wing.
Oh yeah, Hazard on the wing all day.
But I've always said that Liverpool would have beat Chelsea because Chelsea aren't on the team like they was.
No, they're not.
And I said to you, he's like, why do you play Henderson? Why do you play Henderson? It's like that very reason. First half,
game.
Set the tempo.
A great assist from him though for the first goal.
Great assist as well.
Mane being Mane.
You can see the passion as well for real, like what.
I told you. Like, it's his tempo.
I was watching the Sky Sports Before thing as well when they were doing an interview with him.
Who, Henderson?
Yeah, and like it was all about the Gerald slip and that, and he was like, he's proper on it. He was like legit. He was proper on it. He didn't want to.
Don't want to talk about it.
No, like, you know what I mean? Like he was on it. Like he was like, yo, it's not losing today. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen again. You know what I mean? Like,
Even the fans sent it. The fans knew they couldn't lose their players. Lose today.
Yeah, they couldn't lose today.
If Liverpool lost today, they'd lost the league, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's same with both. Man City can't lose it because if Man City lose,
no, both teams now have to keep winning.
they've still got.
If Man City win, they go a point above you. So if you would have lost today, they could have potentially gone 4 points ahead.
Like I said, it's in their hands. They've got a game in hand and they've got. And like I said to you, we're playing a big gamble, risking them to lose against either Tottenham or Man United.
I think City have got the more pressure out of both teams.
Oh yeah, because we've got playing Manchester Derby.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they've got Manchester Derby, which
Tottenham on
is
Saturday.
It's right after the Tottenham game. So they've got Tottenham back to back. Then they've got you in the week, I think.
Yeah.
Like, is it in a weekday?
I think they were looking to do well in the Champions League.
Pep did say at the start of the season that he wants to win the Champions League. He said he's still won the Prem.
Could you see them winning the quadruple?
But I thought he'd got Premier wrapped up by now. That's why.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You probably didn't expect them.
No, I won't lie. I can see them doing the quadruple.
I can
because you think about it, they've already won the Carling Cup. The FA Cup, they've got to beat Watford. I'm not being funny, but in a one-off game, Pep City they don't rank. They literally City are just they're a piss take because
they don't lose.
They don't lose, and if they do lose, it's like fucking hell. It's like they're like the United team of back in the day. They're like Arsenal's Invincibles, where it's like literally like you're on.
They win games.
You're winning every game, unless it's like it was very rare that like back in the day like even Liverpool like the 80s. You wouldn't lose to like a Swindon or a Wimbledon or something.
It's like
I mean, you wouldn't lose to like a Aston Villa. Also wouldn't lose to like a Leicester back in the day.
If you finish above Man City in the league, that's what it is now.
Yeah. Especially now that Pep's built his squad. Because obviously when Pep first came in, they finished
some stupid.
Fourth. Did they finish fourth? No, third.
Third.
Yeah, finished fourth.
Third. And they didn't win anything, did they?
Who was the manager before Pep?
No, his first trophy was last year.
Exactly. Who was that?
Who was the manager before Pep? Was it?
Pellegrini. Yeah. So City of the last 2 years. Obviously, last year they hit 100 points. That's like crazy. They like won 30 something, lost 2.
Liverpool beat them. I might not beat them.
Lost 2, drawn probably like 1 or 2 or something. So they hit 100 points, first time ever. Obviously, that was crazy. But yeah, this City team just don't lose. So for Liverpool
to keep with them as well.
And
lost them as well.
And you have lost them, and you got a draw. How significant could that? If you would have won that, didn't you think now?
You can't say that though, can you? Because you drew against Man United.
True. And you drew against us. Yeah. No. So yeah, you've drawn away to all the big teams.
Oh, no, we beat Tottenham away.
Tottenham shit, no, it is.
Beat Jimmy Chelsea away. Yeah, but that's the key thing. They lost.
It ain't lost. They only lost 1. So to do as good as they're doing, and to have lost 1 game but still be within touching distance of City with literally 4 or 5 games to play, isn't it? For me, it's an achievement in itself because City are fucking like it's actually
just to say you can keep up with City.
It's hard to come second.
Yeah.
It's really hard to come second.
Like when Man United came second last year, it wasn't even like you came second. Yeah, it was literally like
you could see it coming. You could see.
We got to a certain point when you see what that far ahead, you're like, I've got top 4 now.
Yeah. Is that died?
Yeah, it's died.
Oh well. But no, yeah. So it was literally just like they got top 4. So that was that's how good they were. So for Liverpool to be doing as good as they are, it's a brilliant achievement in itself.
And today's game just showed.
Today's game showed the bottle that Liverpool have got.
You can't doubt us. We're
Cojones.
You're in top 7 when you first come.
What are you saying?
Look, we've got to doubt us into believers.
Hey.
Jurgen with this statement,
Jurgen.
mate.
Oh,
What
Jurgen.
a Jurgen, mate.
Bloody Jurgen.
Like with those fist pumps.
Celebration.
Salah's goal, mate.
But yeah, so no, Liverpool played
Salah's
really
goal.
well today, especially in the second half. Chelsea, they're just a shambles of a club. Transfer ban, Hazard leaving,
Racist fans.
Exactly.
rent boys, they're just fucking
I think Chelsea, this is where Chelsea are just going to keep going down.
We're going to fall
picture
off.
league.
Yeah,
The,
they're just
the,
gonna,
the wheels are going to fall off.
yeah.
Their owner's not even allowed in the UK. Do you know what I mean? The problems just keep on growing and growing for
Sarri
Chelsea.
will get sacked, I think.
And if
I
Hazard
think
In the
he'll
next,
leave.
in the next 2 seasons. No, next season. Next season.
summer.
This summer he
I
will
don't think
leave.
that's summer. No, I'm
He's
not.
stressed. He's backing 40 packets of cigarettes a week.
I
Do you know
think-
what I mean?
Shout, mate. He's chugging away, mate.
He's chugging
chilling.
away.
I think if Chelsea spend big in the summer, it will stay until.
They-
They've
give them
got,
money to-
they've got a transfer ban.
I know, but if,
Well, no,
if
it's not
they
this
can-
summer, is it?
Yeah, it is. That's what
No,
they signed Pulisic and loaned him back out.
No, I'm pretty sure they've got this summer to sign players.
Fucking hell.
And
I'm
then
sure
it
it's
starts from the January
Yeah,
transfer
yeah,
window.
I'm sure it's the next.
Is it a 2-year transfer ban or is it 2?
2 years.
So they can sign players this summer, but let's be realistic.
They can still
When-
sell though, but
they're
that's
going to
not-
lose Hazard, so they're going to lose their best player.
Yeah, but they're obviously going to lose Hazard, bring in Pulisic. Oh no, he's on loan.
You know how you
Yeah,
do.
he'll come back
He'll
in
come
the
back in the summer.
Oh, yeah.
But let's be realistic though. Pulisic's kind of get into the Borussia Dortmund stuff because of Jadon Sancho. So Jadon Sancho. So it's not like he's.
Yeah, but you think about it, you're going to have 2 young wingers.
Callum Hudson-Odoi wants to leave as well.
Yeah, but he's not going to leave now, is he? Now he's going to get
What
started.
if he literally forces himself
Yeah,
out?
but you can't because you can't. What's the point of selling someone if you can't replace him?
He's
He's
going
apparently
to be a bench player for Bayern Munich. He ain't going to get in.
Whether Callum Hudson-Odoi stays or not, then that's a different argument. But the fact of the matter is they're losing Hazard. He's like, in my
If
opinion,
Hazard-
I think that's definitely he's going.
If Hazard
He's already
goes,
playing.
Kante's going to go. And if Kante goes, wheels going to fall off. And if
I think the wheels have already fallen off. A couple of them have. I know. Chelsea are fucked.
Oh yeah, the striker option.
They've got fucked.
They've got no.
Look at Chelsea. They've
Higuain's
got
on loan as well.
Higuain on loan. He's saying that he wants to come to Chelsea, but let's be real. He's fucking wang. He's always fat. No, he's not going to want to go. You know what I mean?
I never thought it would be good.
I don't think
I didn't.
he could deal with the pace of the Premier League.
I got tweets from
because he's
certain
not fast.
Mr. Brown. Screenshots from him. He's like, oh, we've got Higuain now. At least we'll get top 4 guaranteed. Can't wait to back that one out at the end of the season.
Strong.
You know what I mean? I want to get him on the podcast. I'll just message him on a level if you keep doing it. Get him on, like, yo, let's
Talk
go.
to me.
Let's go.
I'll sit here.
We love the Twitter debates, but let's go face to face. Gloves are off.
In front of millions. Millions of thousands.
Millions and millions of football brain viewers, but no, yeah. So no, yeah, Chelsea are just fucked. They're fucked. They're not going to get top 4, in my opinion. You know, they're going to lose their best, so they could be
You
potentially
mean
playing
top 4 this season now?
this season, yeah. So then let's be real. Next season they got Europa League football again, second year in a row, just like Arsenal. No one like of a big name caliber is going to want to go to them. If you're a player,
True, yeah.
who's going to want to go to the Europa League team second year in a row?
Well, think about it. What player is going to choose a Europa League over Champions League?
Exactly. Apparently, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang apparently. So no, but yeah. So Chelsea, in my opinion, are finished,
Washed up.
washed up, crap club, racist club, no morals.
That video was shocking.
Yeah, the video we
I
don't
never
talk
saw
about.
it.
But it's not even the first time. They had the Sterling thing. They had the one in Paris with the black fan on the train,
Beating the Spanish one up.
beating the Spanish girl up, just trashing the Spanish plaza
Oh.
one time. And then there's this new one with them calling Salah a bomber and stuff like that. So, you know, they're just disgusting fans, fan base and that, and they've got no atmosphere. If you freaking
Yeah, my head.
Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea.
Yeah.
That's all they've got.
That's all they see.
And they've got that little fucking jingle at the start. That fucking dead out jingle at the start when they walk out. Chelsea! So now, yeah. Chelsea.
They're boring as well, to be fair.
Who, Chelsea?
They're boring.
They are.
I mean, today literally
You
had.
don't really see like
Went 2-0 up and that's it.
exciting football from them. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it's just exciting football from their best player,
It's like a
Eden
sl-
Hazard.
It's like a slow build up. Jesus, excuse me.
You right?
Yeah, couldn't breathe for a second.
It's like milkshake on chips, mate, isn't it? It's
So that fucking bunner, didn't it? Fucking dry, mate. Can't swallow it.
like
Like.
you fucking breathe.
Still stuck right there. It's going down slowly, mate.
Even cardboard.
Been a really bad McDonald's earlier. Forgetting that.
Yeah, so all in all, Liverpool went on, win the game.
But no, yeah, so Liverpool went on to win this game 2-0. Sadio Mane with a brilliant header. For me, Liverpool's best player, better than Mohamed Salah. A debate which can be had in its own
In a
episode.
different episode, yeah.
In its own episode. And then obviously the main man himself, Mohamed Salah, with an absolute rocket.
Like a
Fucking
rocket. Like, I was sick.
And Josh, our friend Josh here,
Was screaming at the TV in delight. Come on!
Yeah, it was a banger to be fair. Out of nowhere, I didn't even actually see the goal at first glance. So
on Twitter.
so no, yeah, I was on Twitter.
Twitter. On Twitter.
On
Proper football fan.
Yeah, football Twitter. So no, yeah, that was bang on. 2-0, comfortable in the end. I don't think anyone had any doubts, to be honest. Let's be honest.
Hazard at the post, bro.
That was at 2-0 though.
Literally, think
To
about
be
it.
fair, Hazard had two chances, two big chances.
He
Hit
could
the
have made
post.
it 2-2.
Hit it, yeah, it could have made it 2-2.
But if my
But he didn't.
the dick should be my uncle.
You know what?
It didn't happen, did it?
It didn't happen,
Was-
and both City and Liverpool still going strong. Question I've got for both of you and myself
Oh, go on then.
is who will win the league? That's the main one. With the games that both teams have got left, City have got 2 of the top 6. Liverpool's only hard game you look at on paper is against Wolves on the last day.
Wolves are, yeah.
By that time, Wolves could have potentially
Nothing to
wrapped
play for.
up 7th. They could have wrapped it up and got guaranteed Europa League football. So if they have, you look at it and you think they're not much more to play for. Apparently, apart from keeping their good record against the top 6, going. Obviously, you've already lost to Liverpool. To Wolves this season, haven't you?
In the FA Cup.
In the FA Cup, so Man United.
That's on purpose anyway.
Yeah, when you look, at the time it didn't look like it, but it does now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's cool.
So no, yeah.
No, but I think
Who do we think is going to win the league?
I think it's very hard because I think City are gonna. No, right, okay, I'll tell you. I want City to win the league.
Right. So who do you
But
want to, and who do you think?
I want City to win the league, but I just think Liverpool will just make it.
You think they will?
Yeah, I think they
No.
will. Yeah. Just based on the games they've got.
Yeah, they have got quite easy. Obviously, it's in City's hands. So if City was to win every single game, even if they were to draw 1, right?
Yeah.
They could win 4, draw 1,
French goal difference win it.
and goal difference because they've got a greater goal difference. They'd probably win it, unless you win like 3 games 5-0, which you probably could,
And they draw.
and they draw.
Don't score.
And yeah,
Or they get beat.
or they get beat. No, but I'm saying like
We could blow away Burnley, we could blow away Cardiff.
you could hit 6 past Cardiff. If is it at home?
If they want to, away.
Is it? You can still hit 6.
Still.
It doesn't matter single way at Cardiff.
Yeah, you can still hit 6 past them. So no, yeah, for me, all season I wanted City to win it.
Yeah.
Part of me, for some strange reason, wants Liverpool to win it. Just a little part of me. I don't know why. It's not because of you. I don't know. I just like Jurgen Klopp. I like Klopp.
He deserves it.
He's like, as a person, his personality is sick.
Yeah.
Like, I like his personality.
I like the fact that Liverpool have just kind of, because Liverpool, let's be real, 4 or 5 years ago they were.
Mate,
They-
I think for his Barini, Ricky Lambert and Mario Balotelli.
You were
You
finishing.
seen that picture?
I've seen that picture, mate. It hurts.
You were finishing below-
I thought we could be Champions League contenders with that team. I was like, come on, then.
Joe Allen,
Joe Cole washed up, ready to go. Using it for a bit of money.
John Joe Shelby,
Charlie
Who
Adams.
else was it? Charlie Adams.
Jay Spearing.
John Flanagan, wife beater. Jason Stones in League One.
He's at Blackpool, isn't he? Yeah. Captain of Blackpool.
Bakary Sacco.
Sacco.
Back we sat with him.
He did. And then he got done for drugs.
Mamadou Sakho.
Mamadou Sakho. That's the name I was thinking of.
We know what stuff we feel like we can. Who's he play for? Bakary
He's
Sakho.
Crystal Palace, isn't he?
Oh yeah. So no, yeah. So for me, I've always wanted. All season I wanted City to win it. Little part of me wants Liverpool to win it. So that for me, I wanted City to win the league all season. I still do want them to, because like I said, obviously we've got humble fans. Like want to hear, but I think a part of me would like to see Liverpool in the league because I'd like to see someone else other than fucking City win it. Because City winning back-to-back years, and then if they do win it this year, it can just prove that they can just win it whenever they fucking want. And yeah, but who do I think will win it? I generally now think that with only with 4 games left, I reckon that City will drop points away to Man United or Tottenham. Or Tottenham at home. So yeah, I think Liverpool will win the league personally. Yeah. So Josh, your turn. Who do you think's gonna win the league, mate?
You know me, I've always said Liverpool won't win the league this year, but I'm starting.
Did you say that from the start?
Yeah, and I've always said I'm happy with challenging. I'm gonna say
Content.
Sorry.
fucking burnt hole, mate.
That hurt.
We've got it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he's got a spray. He's got a spray.
Sponsored by Glade Ocean Adventure.
Thank you for sponsoring the video.
Fucking lit. I haven't even fought. I fought all the fucking time, man.
Go on
Right, let's go. You know me, I always say that Liverpool will not win the league.
Yeah, you said they wouldn't.
No, not this year. Well, so Man City will, even those top, and lost the game, so Man City will always come up. But nah, get to that point.
You believe him.
I'm starting to get that little bit of belief, but I still think City will win it. I think City
The
will
thing
win
is,
it.
with football, it's the hope that kills you.
What, do you think you're going to lose one or just...
No,
just gonna-
City will win all the games.
Just going to win all the games?
You think City win all their
Wait, what happens if Liverpool and City win all the games?
City
win the league.
City will still win the
Yeah,
games.
2 by 2 points.
They're only saying Liverpool might win it because they're ruined.
Because of City's winning 2 big games.
Yeah.
United
Actually, the rest
at
of
Old Trafford.
Like Liverpool have got City got a better chance of dropping points than
Yeah.
Liverpool have.
Yeah, let's be real. Liverpool have got some
So I
decent
think
games.
both teams win the final games and Liverpool will end up second.
Is that your heart? Is that heart?
Yeah.
That's what you think's going to
What's
happen.
In my head, Man City will lose next week.
So who do you want to win the league? Liverpool, obviously.
Oh,
fucking,
Liverpool win the league.
fucking obviously. But then, so yeah, heart is saying Liverpool nick it because City draw to Man United, or they lose to Man United, and then head is City don't drop points. That would be a big game though, City United.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then,
I mean, that could even decide... What's this?
right. So you don't want Liverpool to win the league, don't you?
No.
So would you take missing out on top 4 by losing to City? Because that will be their last big game. You lot.
Would I take... Would I
So let's say when City play you, which is their last tough game, because people they're going to win the next 2.
Mm.
They will. Let's say you have to take points, so they beat Tottenham. Now it's like you have to beat them, otherwise they will take. They're probably in the league. So you have to take points off them. But that will make you.
Miss out on top 4.
So obviously, if you don't want Liverpool to win the league, so you want them to beat you, but if that makes you miss out on top 4, would you take that? So you finish 5th or 6th because of that, because you lose to City or draw. Because realistically, you have to win United if you want top 4.
That's a hard one. I just don't want Liverpool to win.
It's like picking a man to take your wife, as a guy now was saying.
Your uncle or your dad to take your missus or something.
That's what I'm saying, that's what guy now said. Like, the last time I was at it, said, it's like choosing a man to take your wife.
So what do you think?
I don't know. That's just so...
I said from time that I'd happily take 2 massive L's to City and to make sure.
Well, to make sure Liverpool... Yeah, I think you'd have to do that. Yeah.
So miss out on top 4. I couldn't give 2 shits if Liverpool win the league. To be honest. I just want top 4 now.
And if you make yourself a final.
Fucking I hate Europa League. It's fucking dead.
And all
You got that
the
dickhead who used to do. What's that guy who does BT? Murphy.
In the BTC?
Yeah, is it Murphy?
Sam.
Jake Humphrey.
He's a
Yeah.
top.
Fucking twat.
Channel
Sorry for
4.
watching. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry if you're watching it.
no, he's not.
Jake.
If someone manages to get that little on a level, he's a fucking twat. He's always on Europa League, asking Martin fucking Keown.
Them ITV4 days.
Oh, bro, he needs to go back to commentating on F1.
He was there doing the Arsenal game, wasn't he? Jake and
Yeah.
Kiev. And then, that old guy next to him got his name.
Oh,
Got his name. But anyway, yeah, I knew who you mean.
oh, okay.
Another day.
I ain't gonna be able to remember. I remember his name. No, I can't remember his name, but he's the ginger guy who was born. I think he had cancer, I think he did. No, I think he had cancer.
I think so.
But no, yeah. So for me, fuck. Missing out on top 4. So who do you think's gonna get top 4? That's the tricky one. Like,
Well, it's obviously it's either going to be Liverpool, Man City, top 2.
that's confirmed. But 3rd and 4th, who do we think?
Top Arsenal.
3rd, Tottenham. 4th.
Like honestly, honest to God, what do you think? Hand on heart.
That's solid, you know. Oh, okay, I got it. I'm just going to go out there and say City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Man U, Arsenal. That's what I'm saying.
You got so yeah, drink that fucking drink, mate. No.
You bang your head? Strong.
Okay, let me put this water going.
Chloroform.
Definitely. What else can I say?
This is that double cheeseburger.
That little booty one, wasn't it?
Being on Sarge's got his head now. He thinks of his horse.
Yeah.
No, mate, the wheels fell off and he's got like a horse, innit?
Yeah, I'd say.
No, for me, look, United, the wheels have fell off. I'm not even gonna lie. Look, I don't know yet. For me, I honestly can't. I think Tottenham's guaranteed third now. Their games, Bar City. See, the thing is, I still think that every single team will drop points, whether it's a loss or a draw, they'll drop points. So City losing to Spurs, Spurs losing to City, honestly doesn't mean anything in my opinion. They're still probably going to get top 4. So I think Spurs will more than likely get third because they've got some piss easy games.
They can't continue to beat that stadium. No way.
No way.
That'll be third.
Pochettino's literally going to go to them. If you don't fucking get top 4, we are fucked. Because they needed to pay off that fucking stadium. And yeah, they're losing Kane, but now I think Son's is going to go and have a brilliant end to the season. Unless they beat City in the Champions League.
What are they?
If they beat
The one in
that basket and win it.
The one they'll head, aren't they?
Win it?
Yeah.
Spurs, yeah.
No way! Win the Champions League. Have you banged your head? You banged your head? No way, no. Barcelona will shut their fucking shit down.
Well, we got to pass the Champions first, I think.
Who? Juventus?
No, the Premier League champions. Got to pass them.
Yeah, but I'm saying if Spurs get through in the Champions League,
They're going out next round, whatever.
No, they got easy running to beat.
who they got? Juventus,
They
right?
have Juventus or
Alright, let's be real. Juventus will more than likely win that, you know what I mean? And then Ronaldo will. Let's be real. He's like, he's not gonna, you know what I mean? Because then he'll have the fucking chance to play against Messi in the final, you know what I mean?
What's that?
Barcelona.
No, Salah.
I mean, fucking Barcelona will win the fucking Champions League.
Where's that accent coming from?
I don't know. I just like this guy's accent.
I want Tottenham and Arsenal because I miss Arsenal in the Champions League. Son needs to lose every week. and I look to see my United fellow has one now.
Yeah, fuck Man United.
The wheels
I want Chelsea in 6 because I cannot stand Chelsea.
Oh, 7.
6 is basically the same as 5th, but I just want Chelsea in 6th. United 5th. I'm going City, Liverpool. It doesn't really matter what I think. I'm going City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I think Liverpool going to win the league. No, I said that before. I think Liverpool win it, but I want City to. I think Liverpool
So
will
you
win
say
it.
Liverpool City?
Liverpool, City, Tottenham, Arsenal. I've got to back Arsenal, man. You've got to back the fucking.
Exactly, that's I'm back in my
Back the
team.
fucking boys, you know what I mean?
I'd back my
You know what fucking mean, like, man? No, I've got to back Arsenal. I think if we beat Watford tomorrow, because obviously at the time we're recording this podcast, Arsenal play Watford tomorrow. And if we win, we do good. Because the thing is, if we win all of our games, we obviously get top 4, but we've got 4 fucking away games. Or 3 fucking away games. And we are fucking shit away from home. Like, we haven't kept a clean sheet away from home.
I seen your record the other day, like stats.
Oh, legit. Huddersfield and Fulham are relegated.
They got better.
And they've got better away records than us in terms of keeping clean sheets.
I've only seen. I think it's like one game though. It's only one game.
We haven't kept a clean
Because
sheet.
you've got none, but they've got 1.
Yeah, you got shit away from home.
We're fucking shocking. I mean, we've got Napoli Thursday as well.
Accent turn it around.
Same.
Liverpool lost to them.
You know that Mike Q and Jake, they were asking like, is 2-0 enough for Arsenal?
We should have won 5 fucking 0. It would have been over.
I was putting a 3-0.
Napoli at home.
We'll score.
I reckon
We'll
they'll
score. No, we'll score.
You probably score, but I reckon they'll still score more.
Yeah,
What, so you're saying they can score like 5?
have you seen
No,
the stage?
fine, but at least.
They've got, if we score 1, they've got to score 4.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know we're fucking shitting away from home and our defence is wank, but if we can see, like, all I'm saying is, I think we'll draw, or I think we'll lose 2-1 out there to Napoli. I think we'll lose 2-1.
Does that mean you still go through though?
I don't think we'll beat Napoli away. I think
Not many big teams beat Napoli away.
No, their fans are fucking mad
They
as
beat
well.
City, beat Liverpool, they beat who else in our group? PSG, beat PSG.
And they're good they're good at home as well in their record. I think they lost.
They have a really good team.
Pretty much dropped points twice, 1 loss, 1 draw.
You've got a really good team as well.
It's not a really good team.
You've got one of the best centre backs in the world.
Probably, yeah. Top 3, 4.
Well, Mertens has fucking always been good.
Insigne, the thing is, Insigne's just come back from injury.
He's 5'4" as well. So I deal with it.
The thing is, their team ain't that good. Like when it came to Denver, they got bopped. Like they literally, bam. Like they had 2 chances. Backs. So no, backs. So no. If we get through in Europa League, then we got. So then Man United get 4th, and then it's between Chelsea and Arsenal for top to win Europa League to get Champions League, and then we win it. That would kill me if we got 5th, and they got 6th, and then they would beat us in Europa League final. and we end up in fucking.
I'm walking around on Twitter.
Imagine.
Fucking. Oh, bro, I'll go for a run.
So
I'd go for a run. I'd go for the longest run I've ever
there's an
been on.
E45 and that boom, bitch.
I swear, on a level.
That's why I'm happy, mate. Top 4 secured, win the league bonus, go for it next year.
Get some players in, get another top class centre back in.
Matthews Delete.
If they're Manu, I reckon Manu will get it.
Fuck off. How would he go to that?
captain.
How would he go to that wank club?
His priority's pretty good.
Why would he? Can we just have a talk about United? No, we need to talk about United.
It's challenge.
We've got the chance. No, we need to talk about Man United. Your club is wank.
It's random, this shit, right?
Which Drew is it?
You're so
Which Drew is it? He's coming in like 2 hours. No.
Save that for another episode. Save that for episode.
Oh, man.
Don't forget, we've already recorded like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I know, but I want to get to like 45 minutes. I think it'll be good.
Mike Fusion.
Mike Phelan's
We
fucking.
spoke about this. haven't we?
Yeah. We've had a chat with her. Get on in the job! Hey, fucking sign it, man! We'll pay off Malmo, we don't give a fuck! Where's that gone then? No, Solskjaer, he.
Don't ever call him Solskjaer. If you ever call him Solskjaer, piss me off.
What's his name then?
It's Solskjaer.
Solskjaer?
Solskjaer.
How do you say it then?
Solskjaer.
How do you say it? Solskjaer. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Solskjaer?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Let's call him Ollie. Ollie!
That's the real.
Well, no, stop. The wheels fell off.
You can't pay the insurance.
The road tax is expired. No, on a level, you can't.
Ginger again.
Let's be real. Like, based on last season, finishing second, you know what I mean? 3 years before that treble, you know what I mean? Mourinho. Let's be real.
Jose Mourinho.
No, wait, you didn't even win anything last year, did you?
No, they didn't call.
Yeah,
You champion at home. Win the shield. One team to win it.
we are 1, 3. He got all your players thinking Community Shield was a trophy. We won that game.
Let's beat one team. Let's beat one team.
He beat Ajax under 11s in the final to win the Europa League.
Yeah, look all them now.
Look at them now. Look at them 3 years ago. Ajax would bop you now. Let's be real. If that Ajax team was in the final now against you lot,
Oh, definitely. I think that,
you'd
yeah.
get bopped. Jesse Lingard.
Well, I want to like a smash in like 4-0.
I said you get bopped though.
Not yeah. Well,
They knocked out Real Madrid over 2 legs. Didn't they beat them? No, just.
No,
They beat 4-1.
first leg.
Drew 4-1, didn't they?
What's the Bernabeu,
In
mate?
the fucking burn up. Are you mad?
Fucking
Daily Vim will come out to haunt you.
he scored like a corner or something.
And then Neres will
Scored
find De Jong.
Frankie, he's a baller, by the way.
Who?
Frankie de Jong.
Yeah, Frankie De Jong's fucking
Frankie de
sick.
Jong.
Matthias de Ligt. What's it?
Van
Van Doon?
den Beek.
Is it Beat?
Dusan Tadic just
Dusan
fucking did the
Tadic,
job,
mate.
mate.
50 goal contributions, by the way.
Never seen that.
What's that, like a third in the game there?
That's. You lot both said to me on Twitter that was fucking.
That's
Yeah, but that's fucking crazy. 50 this season.
Yeah, but he couldn't do that for Southampton.
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they fucking did to him. They gave him some kind of like Captain America serum or something. He's fucking sick.
He's in the hole, mate. In the hole.
He's in the old number 10.
He's in the
He's
old.
got the number 10 on.
He's in the old.
Yeah,
Fucking.
he's got the tape on his socks. No, on a level though, he's doing
But
sick.
it shows how good. It shows how good you've got to be to make it in the Prem. If you-
No, yeah, the Prem's different kind of fish. But
Yeah.
then, again, like,
Like those-
Harrow and Tadic old, but they look at like De Ligt and De Jong and that. They just.
I don't
Look at De Jong against Madrid.
Look out of space.
De Jong outclassed Modric, who won the Ballon d'Or. So fucking...
No, skip past him from his arse.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. This is completely unrelated to Premier League football, like, but we're gonna drop this in now. We'll have another episode on this in the future, but you can tell a lot by someone's football knowledge by who they think the best football player in the world is.
This is no recall. I'll get mad.
We'll have a debate about this. We'll get other people on as well.
Yeah. This is not.
We'll get 2 other individuals, especially on
This is
who
I
Sam
don't
can be
know
the same group chat.
because I know for a fact.
this is not an episode now.
No, but we're gonna drop him right now, and then we'll leave it as that. Messi is the best football player ever.